Hello Taurus, welcome to your March 16th through 31st reading. This is a collective reading for all Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising, which means if you'd like a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com and I can schedule something to do just your energy for your specific needs. With that being said, let's move forward for all the other collective Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising energy. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for your beautiful energy, and we welcome all the blessed messages that you provide for us. Thank you so much for your presence, and we appreciate you and welcome you as always. Here and now, Taurus. This is your relationship, love life, and spiritual life. I got a bubble in my rainbow. Put the rainbow cloth out here to signify. I tried some green stuff and some different stuff for it because I just wanted it. I like to do the seasons, and that's my way of doing it. So I have my little Kiss Me, I'm Irish, and the Luck of the Irish. This is your relationship, love life, spiritual life, and your career and finance. So you notice I have the money over here on the money side, and the kiss side is the... Hey, I was trying to be funny. Actually, I kind of thought I was ringing true there. All right, so you have the Six of Cups as your underlying energy, which is having your soul family's energy. These are people in your life who will back you 100% all the way. They are your soul family. They are here in this lifetime to assist you when you need it, and you them. So they are here and present, and they're in your underlying position, which means they are at the ready. Let me move this to where I can. There's some sun out today, so now I'm getting a little shadow on my table. I'm going to hit pause for a second. Okay, so I turned the light on so that would kind of counteract the sunlight. I don't know what that screaming ball is in the sky. We haven't seen it in so long. Wow, I'm so happy to have sunshine. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is your first card on your here and now energy, and this is cutting something loose. This is letting go of negative energy, negative people, negative thoughts. This is a big swing, okay? It is a necessary thing, and whenever this happens, Divine gets involved to help, because this is one of those times in your life when you change, and it's a pivotal moment for the rest of your life, because making this kind of change will change the entire trajectory of where you're going and how you get there. Justice. This is a beautiful card. It's talking about a decision being made completely with divine energy, a divine light. You see, she's got these beautiful balls of light in her palms, and she's using every effort to make a laser focus on the correct thing. It's also going right toward the sun here. So it's just pinpointing, and the beautiful light is giving the balance of whatever this is. It is considered the Justice card, which means it is the fair and true way. So if it's a decision being made, it will be in your favor, and if it is a decision that you're making, you're doing it in the most high vibration possible. Sometimes the best decision is to cut something loose for the best decision for you. Okay, and I think that's what it is. I think some of you had a hard road to arrive at this point, but you now realize that the best thing for you to move forward is to let that go. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles next, and this is the Apprentice card. So this is learning something new, or learning something in detail that will bring in more abundance. Okay, this is unmanifested abundance floating. And this, by doing this, by learning this, by getting the details, by getting all of the information, you will set yourself up to be more more profitable in the future. And then we have your beautiful Queen of Pentacles, which is, you know, I didn't say this a second ago, but Taurus is the coins. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. She is very well kept, as you can see. She has a golden pillar with emeralds. Emeralds also stand for wealth, by the way, and love. You have these beautiful, beautiful colors. Just so you know also, when the pentacles show up in the reading, they are talking about this lifetime. This beautiful opulence here of this peacock. This is being very, very, very astute, knowledgeable, and able to support yourself in every way. Now, if you notice, she's also got the colors of royalty in here with the purple. When we're talking about this lifetime, this means being in a very secure situation for yourself. So you are securing it with this Eight of Pentacles. The here and now, what I'm saying as far as the here and now, I'm talking about, this doesn't mean some past life that you had that you were rich, and it doesn't mean something in the future that you're going to have. This is talking about grounded here and now energy. So this is here and now, the actual here and now. And it's your sign. So, we have the Ace of Wands. The Wands are fire sign energy. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag. It could also mean a new relationship. This can stand for a particular phallic symbol that might be a little bit passionate, okay? That's a wonderful thing for whoever that's happening for. It's also a new beginning, so it can mean a brand new relationship. Just because it's not new, just because it's an existing relationship doesn't mean that it's not passionate either. So some people carry that on. That is their gift, to carry on the wonderfulness of the newness of the relationship. So we've got the Hermit here that's saying, he's kind of saying follow your passion. Okay, for those of you who are not, if this doesn't apply to a relationship for you, then follow your passion. Use your inner self to guide you and allow yourself to be taken to the direction you feel pulled and called to. This is also talking about going within and developing your inner light, developing who you are, and that you're not compromising who you are for someone else or for their, because you don't want them to not be interested in you if you don't follow everything they do. Now we have the Tower, and the Tower is talking about something being brought to light, something being exposed, or an obstacle being removed, and or all the above. It could be every one of those things combined. This means whatever that was there that no longer serves you is going to be torn down and you can rebuild it the way you want it. Or it's a breakup in a relationship, or a change in the way things work in a relationship or in your life, period. So for some of you, it may be talking about some family things, or just this 10 also goes with that Tower. A change in complete, your whole foundation of how you deal with spirituality as a whole, or people as a whole. Because remember, relationship, love life, and spiritual life is what that section is. Now, these two big things that are changing can also bring in this Soul card. This is a star card. It is quite a fabulous card. This is a divine soul awakening. It is amazing. Her third eye is lighting up. This is your soul's wish being granted by the universe. Now, a soul wish is huge because that means it can be anything that you were put on this planet at this time to do. So you're having this awakening moment and realize that the energy of the awakening feels very much like the Tower and the Ten of Swords. They're both big, shaking energy, okay? And so is this this star card, because it is uncomfortable and new, and it is meant to shake you to your foundation, because you have to change things. When you start to realize your potential in your higher self, you never look at anything the same again. Now, because this big thing is happening, it looks like there's some financial commitment coming with it. So if you're a creative individual, that can be what's causing all of a sudden, the Knight of Pentacles is coming in. I get the hiccups when I read. I'm so sorry. I keep gulping. Um, this pivotal moment as well means that you're on the right track. Okay, when this is starting to happen, and anytime you feel that uncomfortableness, it's always about change, and just why change scares people, because now when something changes, it forces you forward. Whether it feels like you're going forward or not, you're definitely being moved. And when that Ten of Swords comes in, that means that door is shut. It's gone. You must move forward because now the door behind you has closed. So you have to keep going. And so take that as a mark of progress when you're feeling this energy. You may start to develop things that start to happen to you, that you start having dreams, very fluid dreams, and you remember your dreams. If not, keep a dream journal. They're very important. You should write down as soon as you wake up, or if you get stirred in the night. I have many times used my cell phone to write down what's happening, because it's so profound in the moment. But if you fall back asleep, it's going to kind of wipe your memory, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is coming in with definitely, and it may even be it's financial, okay, and it's talking about prosperity, but it's also slow moving, and it's your energy. So this is a commitment to whatever this soul mission is. Then you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is talking about our fear of what's happening here. That developing fear that I told you is the part you have to push past, realizing that it's uncomfortable, but it's okay. And these are just things, sorry, I always get the hiccups. I apologize. Thank you so much for putting up with me. It's part of what I do, and when I do the readings, I get the hiccups. So here is you see every direction you can possibly come at it. You're really going at every way it can go wrong, and your fear of what's to come. But there's wisdom sitting here on the corner of the window. If you can see it, there's an owl right there. So it's telling you there's wisdom happening, and your fear of it doesn't have to be the thing that wins. There's sometimes the logic can overwhelm you, and you get out of control and get erratic. So allow yourself to center yourself back to what's happening right now is exactly what's supposed to be happening, and my fear of it doesn't make it bad, okay? Fear is okay. That's when you know you're at a push point. That's when you know you're about to break a threshold, okay? You're going to come into a new phase. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being here to clarify this reading for Taurus and allow them to have the information they seek. It's Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine. We welcome you as always, and thank you for your presence and information. Fear of success, big as day. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is your beautiful energy for your Taurus self. Tauruses love to plant their feet and not move, and this is that moment. Claiming your territory, standing your ground, and being very, very planted in your ideas. Also, this card means money in the bank. So we have the Queen of Rods on top of this Ten of Swords. So some of you may actually be starting your own business. The Queen of Rods is a very dedicated person who is all about focus and attention to detail. Very passionate person. There can be this can be someone else in your life. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. However, and I think you had, yeah, it very much could be. Okay, so as you end this cycle, whatever gets removed, it leaves you room for this cycle. So some of you are getting a new person in your life to take over this negative thing that was here before. Now, all of you can also relate to the fact that this can also mean you're now stepping into your power and you're relinquishing the fear and moving forward into your divine power, because the Queen of Rods she's the boss lady energy. Even though I'm a Libra, this is who I represent when it comes to my work, because I am very meticulous and I want it the way I want it, and that's all. So that is that kind of energy. So that's why I say it could be someone who's trying to start their own business, because she can be a very good entrepreneur. I'm trying to straighten these cards and just not having any luck. So I'm going to give up. Okay, Justice. This is saying that you're getting the decision made with laser preciseness. Either you're making it or someone else is. It's not that they're making it flippantly, though. It's a really strong effort. And this is leaving behind what no longer serves you. So the decision for you is to let go of the negativity twice. You got it twice, and it's your decision to do. Letting go what no longer serves you. Now the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords can be seen as someone who's trying to manipulate you or claim something that doesn't belong to them. And what my guides just said to me, for someone out there or several of you, this is someone trying to claim your time when you're trying to learn. They're acting like they're getting their feelings all hurt because you don't have time for them right now. So you have to be able to dismiss that. Don't let somebody make you feel guilty for improving and bettering yourself. Queen of Pentacles, very much a strong energy of being self-sufficient and you stepping into your Taurian energy. And again, either someone else is trying to hold you back or this is your own self-sabotage. Okay? When we start to make a change, the fear can take over. Okay? And that's this fear and anxiety energy here. It can also be your own inability to focus because of all the things you're thinking of instead. Remember, we were talking about all of the anxiety that's happening and trying to think of this and that and how it could go wrong. And well, don't focus on any of that. That can't be something that interferes with your progress. The energy you need to be spending is on seeing the goal and how you're going to accomplish it, not how it's going to go wrong. Here we are with the Six of Swords on top of the Ace of Wands, which is either a new job or a new relationship. And I say new job because it is the Wands, and that means work. And this is launching. So this is taking your boat and heading it in the right direction, leaving the drama behind, moving forward successfully. The Hermit, allowing yourself to meditate and get yourself centered on your path, focused on what you need to do, not what everyone else wants you to do. And communication, fruitful communication. So this is good. So I know this is in the love life, relationship, and spiritual life, but we're also talking about very much divine guidance here. Okay, so this is communication from divine to help you move forward in whatever area it is. Then we have the Tower. This looks like you're leaving something behind, seriously leaving something behind, because the Eight of Cups is turning your back on what's existing now and starting a new path, or looking for a new opportunity, okay? So some of you are letting go of some old stuff and moving forward. Now, this can also be being divinely guided, moving toward this area, because being divinely guided, you're sitting down and you're meditating, and then you get this influx of information coming in from divine, and it kind of tears down some beliefs or some obstacles you had that were holding you back, which sets you free to move forward. Now this is all about obstacles being removed, because that Ten of Swords is also about cutting loose of something. Here's the Star card and the Happily Ever After card, the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely telling you, get in touch with your higher self, even if it feels uncomfortable. When you're feeling that foreboding feeling, sit down and meditate and see what the universe has to say to you, because it will show you. Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So this is the financial abundance and commitment coming toward you. The Knight of Cups is the offer. It's always an offer, a heartfelt offer.
fear, anxiety, trying to undermine your own self, okay? Here's what you do instead. What kills off this particular energy is focus on what's in front of you. Focus on the details. Your mind cannot hold more than one thought at a time. Allow yourself to really hyper-focus on what's directly in front of you. What's your next step today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What's the list of things you need to make? You can't think about all this worry about the future that hasn't even happened yet if you're focusing on right now. Okay, so focus on the here and now. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. This is a beautiful reading, and the only obstacle here is your own fear and not letting people glom onto you that don't have your best interest at heart. So, if you'd like to watch the weeklies, those are available for free. If you'd like to subscribe to the dailies, the join button is below the video. Thank you so much. Many blessings and namaste. I'll see you in April.